Hey guys, how's it going? Just me, Nestor2 here, and today we're doing another figure matchup. Alright, today's figure matchup is going to be pretty interesting. Today we'll be taking a look at Daredevil. In this corner we have from Toy Biz, Marvel Legends, Urban Legends, Daredevil. He came out in 2003. He was also re-released in Spider-Man Classics line. Same exact figure, only his paint wasn't as dark. But this is the one I have, so this is the one we're going to be focusing on. And on this corner we got from Hasbro, Marvel Legends, Infinite Series, Spider-Man, Daredevil. He came out this year in 2015. And he's not that easy to find. But yeah, big thanks to my friend Captain McKay Random for allowing me to do this video before I send this figure out to him. This is his figure, by the way. Alright, let's match them up and see how they do. Who is the better action figure? We'll be taking a look at the accessories, and up first we got Toy Biz. Comes with this baton, or sticks, whatever you want to call them. And it's only painted one color, so that's kind of lame, because Daredevil is known to have matching colored batons, or sticks, of his costume, you know. This is just one color, white. This one's just a straight up stick with like a little sculpting to represent like where it ends. This one's like a hook, which is kind of cool, only because it'll help, help him for some grappling. That's kind of cool. It's a decent plastic. It's not rubbery, but it's not too hard either. It's pliable, and comes with this long string. Look at this. It's connected. It's crazy. It's way too long, probably. I mean, it fits in the holster, but like if you're just gonna hold it, you gotta like make it look good because it's pretty long. The sticks do fit into his hand nicely. It's a tight grip on this side. How about over here? Over here, it's a little bit loose actually. It's not going to come out, but it's kind of loose in there. But it's not going to fall off or anything. And yeah, it looks good. Long string, you can pose it any way you want. It's crazy. His hands weren't really sculpted for the handles actually, I don't think. I mean, yeah, they look okay. And his sticks or baton, whatever you want to call it, fits right here into the holster on his leg. And they fit perfect. I mean, yeah, the whole string fits in there. Isn't that crazy? It's insane. He also comes with a base, but I don't have it on me. It's somewhere in the storage. I'll show you a picture of what it looks like. To be honest, I never use that stand anyways. And now for the accessories of the Hasbro one. He also comes with his sticks or batons. I don't know what they're called. Also one color, white. I don't know why they keep getting them white. And they got the sculpting detail for the ridges. I guess this is supposed to be technically the handles. Yeah. But there's no string whatsoever, so that kind of sucks. Daredevil is known for that. But they do give you a little peg and a hole to put it in. And what happens? It turns into a little staff. So that's okay, I guess. Little staff's better than no string. 2 sticks and a staff, you better give us something, right? But what's weird is how pliable this shit is. Like, look how soft this thing is. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't know why Hasbro did this. Did it save money on plastic or something? I don't know. The sticks do fit into his hand on both of them, so that's good. But you can tell the way the hands are sculpted, it wasn't really meant to even hold this at all. You see that? Doesn't really look that great. I mean, once you got in pose, you're not going to pay attention, I guess. But it's not really what it was meant for. Like, look at this. Now it's too tight. There we go. Maybe if we put it in the staff mode here. Staff mode. That looks better. And his baton slash sticks, whatever you want to call them, they fit right into the holster he comes with as well. And one sticks out more than the other. Why? Because of the little peg that sticks out. It's interfering. And now we'll be getting to the figure's sculpt, paint, and size. Here we have Toy Biz, Daredevil, and he's pretty cool. The The other version of him, the same body, in the Spider-Man Classics line, Daredevil, same exact figure. The only difference is the color. The color is more of the classic red, brighter. This one's more of darker. It's got some shading. And from what I hear, a lot of people complain about his shading. This one, the Urban Legends one. But the one I have isn't that bad. I've seen darker versions and I'm like, man, that's too dark. I'm glad the one I have isn't that dark. But yeah, he looks good. Look at his face. His face looks like he's got a little bit of some paint for his lips. But yeah, look at those eyes. Look at the sculpting on the eyebrows. It's crazy. He looks like he's kind of like smiling, but like a sarcastic smile, like a sarcastic, mean smile. Like he's like, I'm about to kick your ass, and you don't even know it. Little sinister laugh, and he's got the horns right here. It's nice. They're pretty small though. He's got the sculpting right here for his mask. That's kind of cool. You see the ears. You see all the detail of the muscle. So that's good. And from what I know, this body is the same exact body as Spider-Man, which is also in the same line of the Urban Legends, plus another Spider-Man Classics line, Spider-Man himself. Yeah, there's a lot of Spider-Man using this body. The only difference is the hands, the from the shin and down, the feet, and the head, plus the holster. The rest is Spider-Man body. But from what I hear, they use the same thing on Daredevil. Can't even talk. They use the same body on Deadpool from Toy Biz. But don't quote me on that. Symbols right here, the DD, Daredevil, looks good, but it looks a little off-center. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like this D is centered, I guess, but this one doesn't look good like this. Like, maybe they should have put it, like, more, I don't know, just a little bit higher or something. Because I'm not really liking it that much. He does have a flaw, and that's in the back of his head. This weird paints weird thing. I don't know what the hell it is. I bought this figure loose a while back, so that's probably their doing, not Toy Biz himself. But yeah, it looks good. Look at this. It's got the sculpting, the boot, to make it look like he's actually wearing shoes. And the holster looks good, I think. Look at that. It's got some wrinkles in there, and the straps sculpted on. Looks good. Got the buckles, but they're not painted though. They're just part of the figure itself. I like it. Looks like he belongs at night. Awesome. His height is actually right under 6 inches. What the heck? I don't think I ever noticed that. And here he is next to some figures to compare him. Here we have from Mattel, DC Universe Classics Red Arrow. And we have from NECA, Donnie Darko the movie, Frank, the bunny. You can see Daredevil is pretty short compared to them. Pretty random, but let's get back to Marvel figures. And here he is next to some Marvel figures where he belongs. Here we also have in Toy Biz Marvel Legends Elektra, as well as Toy Biz Marvel Legends Bullseye, and he looks good. Daredevil fits right in. I mean, I think I would like Daredevil, his red to be a little more like Elektra, but actually I like the way he looks. He looks like he's, you know, somewhere in the dark at night. But Bullseye's head's a lot bigger than this Daredevil. How weird. Does that mean Daredevil's head's too small or Bullseye's head's too big? I don't know. And here he is next to some Spider-Man figures. Here we have from Hasbro, Marvel Legends Infinite Series, Spider-Man himself. Classic. Here's also from Hasbro, Marvel Legends Infinite Series, The Amazing Spider-Man Part 2 of the movie, Spider-Man. So this Daredevil doesn't really go with both of them. Looks like he's too short for this Spider-Man, and also his head's a little bit bigger. But it looks like he fits right in with this Spider-Man. Especially with paint. Yeah, these two fit together better. Articulation wise, all you can do is get right into it. Toy Biz can swivel left and right just fine. Can look up, can look down. Ball hinge shoulders can go all the way around if you want, side to side, and that extra butterfly joint right there, that armpit joint, whatever, it's in there in case you need it. I don't need it though. Okay, bicep swivel right there. Double jointed elbows get great range. Swivel at the forearm right there, and hinge at the wrists. Alright, ab crunch right there. Look down, look up. Oh, that's awesome. The sculpt keeps going. The muscles, that's really good. The black shading really helps this figure. It looks good. Swivel at the waist right there. Ball hinge hips. I think they're T-jointed. Go up this far. Go back, not very far at all actually. Side to side, no problem. Look at that. It's crazy. Alright, thigh cut right there. Double jointed knees, great range, and swivel at the boot, and hinge at the ankle. It's nice. Ankle rocker, sort of, almost not at all, but it's there. And hinge right there for the toes. It's pretty good. And now for the sculpt, paint, and size of Hasbro. Here is Hasbro DareDevil. He looks pretty good actually. His face looks really nice. He once again, the body though is same mold Hasbro's been using for a while. The Bucky Cap mold. Bucky Cap, Hawkeye, Baron Zemo, another Hawkeye, Black Panther. It's getting tiresome, you know. Like Toy Biz reused that body, Daredevil, but not as much as Hasbro here had been using this Bucky Cap mold. But whatever. I mean, it looks okay. It's, you know, his musculature looks good. It's really nice. Anyways, back to Daredevil here. He for his paint, he doesn't have the lip paint like the Toy Biz one did, and I guess he doesn't need it. Look at his horns. His horns look good. They're a lot bigger actually. You see his ears. Yeah. His eyes look good. His eyes are painted red, different color red than the actual suit. I think it's the same as the gloves here. Gloves are just painted on, made to look a little bit glossy. He actually has the only difference between him and the other Daredevil sculpting detail is the belt right here and the holster. These are the holsters are both, you know, sculpted on and glued, but this one has the actual straps a separate piece. The other one didn't. But once again, the buckles are not painted. What a shame. The belt's on there. It keeps going down. Like, you see that? Like, I feel like it should be up here, a little bit higher, but it doesn't stay there. It keeps coming back down. I'm not sure why. Ah well. You know, boots are painted kind of glossy as well. It doesn't really have any shading at all, from what I can tell. If there is, I don't know where it is. Anyways, the D on his chest, the DD, Daredevil, it looks good actually. It's actually centered the way I was talking about the other Toy Biz, the way I didn't like it and how I would like it is right here. This is how I would like it, like this. And is it just me, or like, I don't know if it's the paint or just the mold. It looks kind of cheap. Like, do you know what I mean? Like if you put this figure out in the sun to get a better look at him, like, I don't know, I feel like this alone right here, like, it looks really cheap. Like, the holster looks like it's dollar store toy status. So does the belt. And the mold is not painted, it's just it was molded in this color. And then they just painted on the gloves, you know. I don't know if it's just me or he looks kind of cheap when it comes to like his quality. Once again, all the Bucky caps have this problem where, see this? Like, it has to do with the hips, I think. Like, I can just grab the hips and he's kind of wobbly. Like, I don't like that. His height is exactly 6 inches, so that's good. And here is Daredevil next to the same figures I had earlier. We got from Mattel, DC Universe Classics, Red Arrow, and from NECA, Donnie Darko, Frank the Bunny. He actually looks a little bit better here with DC, unlike the Toy Biz one. Hasbro here matching up almost. And here is Hasbro Daredevil next to some Marvel figures. Both from Toy Biz, both Marvel Legends, Elektra, and Bullseye. And like I was saying, I kind of wanted the Toy Biz one to match his red with this Elektra. This Hasbro one does. The reds match up pretty good, not bad. And now his head's actually a little bit bigger than the Toy Biz one, so now he kind of matches better with Bullseye. Not bad. Putting him against the Spider-Man figures, let's see how he does. Both from Hasbro, Classic Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure. And now he looks a little bit taller and thicker than this Spider-Man. But now he looks good with this classic comic style Spider-Man. Their size match and their heads. Okay, and articulation wise, all Hasbro can do, let's get into it. He's got a swivel on his head, turn left and right, just fine. Can go up, yep. Can go down, just fine. Shoulders are ball hinged. Go all the way around if you want, side to side. He does not have that extra butterfly joint, but who cares. Bicep swivel right there. Double jointed elbows. Pretty good range, but it feels like a little bit less than Toy Biz. Swivel at the wrist and hinge at the hand. Yeah. He's got, actually look at it, he's got his hand for the, because his Bucky cap mold, he has the trigger finger. It's kind of dumb, but whatever. Ab crunch works, yep, no problem. And go down, go up, muscle, yep, muscle still continues up there. Waist twist right there. And right here the hinge, well actually it's like a ball joint if anything. go up this far with his legs, go this far sideways. That's less than Toy Biz actually. I'm not sure why the Legends nowadays keep doing that. They don't go all the way out. At least not a lot of them. Thigh cut right there, that's good. Double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. And it looks a little bit less than Toy Biz maybe. I'm not sure if this strap gets in the way. Nah, it looks about the same. So that's that. Boot swivel right there. And hinge at the ankle. Does not have the toe articulation, but it does have the ankle rocker. Big time, look at that. It's beautiful. And you're probably wondering, why is there a cross on your screen? Well, Daredevil is known to be hugging a cross at a church in the official movie that kinda sucked, and in comics. And even the Diamond Select Marvel Select Daredevil figure comes with a cross himself. I don't know if he can hug it though. So yeah, I wanted to see if both of these figures look good with the cross. I have a cross here from my Spawn figure. Let's see how it looks. Here we have the Hasbro one. Here he is hugging the cross. And he looks good actually. Not bad. Not bad at all. That works. And up next we got the Toy Biz Daredevil hugging the cross. It looks pretty good too. Yeah. Not bad at all either. Actually, I think the Toy Biz one here looks pretty good. Probably better than Hasbro. Due to the fact that he has black shading. That might be it. Alright, and what is the final verdict? Well, at first I was thinking it was almost a tie, but I know who the winner is. Less articulation can be overlooked, but sculpt cannot. Paint apps, that's up to you. Scale, that's also up to you. So depending on which Daredevil you want to fit with your Spider-Man and other characters, it kind of depends on which figures you have that go with that Daredevil. Accessories are completely different. Okay, I'm gonna say I choose the Toy Biz one. It's just a better executed action figure, you know? Toy Biz has all the articulation you're gonna need and all that shading to help him look like he's at night. He's got the string on the sticks for more action and poses. And yeah, it just doesn't look cheap. Hasbro, he's okay. It's not bad. Some people probably prefer him over Toy Biz, but not me. Which one would you have chosen? Same as me or the other? Whatever it is, just comment below, guys. I choose Toy Biz. Alright, that was this figure's matchup, and Toy Biz is the winner. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Alright, thanks for watching.